don't know about that. An American came to Madras and he was very fond of Madras curries. So he took his wife and went to one of the RR restaurants. In Chennai, RR restaurants are Andhra restaurants. And there, if X is the spicy level of Madras curry, 3X is the spicy level of Andhra curry. So he ordered for chili chicken. And he was tasting it. His wife said, "My God, I can't touch it, honey. It's so hot." "No, it's very good. Give it to me." He had her share also. So he finished the whole lot. Nothing happened. He went and they slept. And next morning, he was in the toilet, shouting at his wife, "Honey, now I know why the Indians use water for ablution. If they were to use paper like us, it would catch fire." Anyway, then I didn't know what to do. This hotel was so sophisticated, they didn't have a mug, they didn't have a bucket. And all that they had was a little glass for drinking water. So I tried to fill water in that and spill it. It spills on the side. So I did a research. I ordered for a bottle of mineral water, full bottle of mineral water. Stored it in my heating bowl, that tea maker, and used this. And I tell you, it's so effective. So it took them about 12 hours to fix up the faucet. Now it's fixed. Then the television was not running if you wanted to see something. Then I said, the television doesn't run. I am from a village, so I don't know how to put it. So I called the man. He said, "Yeah, it's very easy. Ammayega. Aya. Kuch nahi hua." Then he said, "I'll send the IT man." This morning the IT man come. It was not working. Then ultimately somebody came just now when Ankit was there. And he started my television set. But I again thank God because I had complete rest. Otherwise I would have been seeing something, unnecessary things in the television and wasting my time. So life is like that. Life is to be taken as it comes. And you must know who you are. This is the most important. Let me tell you. You must know who you are, what your abilities are, and what you are. And never look up, look down. I tell people to be happy you look down. If you look up, now if I look up, say, I have one shirt. And if I look at Prabodh, he has got so many shirts. Since yesterday, the third shirt I am seeing. I am in the same shirt. So now if I want 3 shirts in 12 hours, I must buy more shirts. Misery for me. Now instead, when I go out, I see that man on the road, he has no shirt at all. I am so happy. I have a good shirt. I have other shirts at home. I am so happy. So to be happy, look down and don't look up, because there's a nice saying in our language, "Gudda ke gudda adda." If you look at one hill, there is a bigger hill, there's a bigger hill, and there's a mountain. And the mountain, there is something else. So never look up, but look down. You're always happy, always happy. Because you are a lot. I saw these things doing rounds in the internet one day. He said, if you have 1,000 rupees in your pocket and 1 lakh of rupees in your bank balance, you are in the top 100 people in this world or something like that. So that makes you so happy. Otherwise you think, who am I compared to this fellow Mukesh Ambani? He is presenting his wife a 437 crores small plane for a birthday. Can you believe that? And this has a bathroom, a bedroom, a sitting room, a drawing room, and all kinds of things. And 127 crores, 100-story house where you can't see. When Nelson Rockefeller had depression in 1952, because he made so much money, pulverized everybody in Texas, and made money from all other oil people, then he had a house, huge car. And then he was depressed so much that he was not sleeping at all, rolling in bed the whole night. No psychiatrist could help him because he didn't come to Nagpur. So nobody could help him. So ultimately what happened was, one day he didn't sleep a wink. So he went to his lawyer the next day. The lawyer told him, "Why don't you do some charity?" That was in 1952, $500 million was big money. And he gave it as charity as Rockefeller Foundation. And Rockefeller improved and improved and improved, died at the age of 89. So it is in giving that you get. And that is the philosophy in life. You may say, "Oh, I am not Rockefeller, I am not Ambani. How can I give?" No. Can't you give 1 paisa from your 1 rupee? You don't lose nothing. Okay, you can't give that. Can't you give a smile? Because you may need a smile in the evening when you're tired. So give a smile whenever you meet. As Sapna said that, when you walk, the beauty of walking is not, some people say, "I have money, I'll have a," what is that called? Treadmill. like that. There also he has got that computer inside, calculating how many crores are coming and going, and he's running. No use at all. Walking must be, the walking's benefit is not just the leg moving. It's the beauty of the thing. You're being one with nature. You're a part of nature. You came from nature, going back to nature, you're only a part of nature. And that is the beauty of walking in the morning. In addition to the physical exercise you get anyway. That's what Ayurveda usually says. Samikshakari, work very hard. That's the exercise. If you work very, very hard, that exercise is enough to keep you going. And you will feel very, I'll tell you an experiment you do. A day when you are very tired, go for a walk. Come back, you are so rejuvenated. You have forgotten your tiredness. However tired you are, go for a walk. Maybe in the evening, maybe in the afternoon, maybe any time. And there is no time. As long as the weather is okay, you go for a walk. And a lot of our ladies worry about sun, our best friend in the world, the man who keeps us alive. If the sun takes a strike, 1 week strike, we'll be all dead. Why we? Even the plants will be dead. So it's the sun's electromagnetic energy that keeps you and me going. And sun is the best friend. But the industry has produced a myth with television interest saying that you will get skin cancer, you will become black, your color will go, and things like that. So you have so many things. Sunscreen, one of the important causes of skin cancer. Then all kinds of chemicals on the face, you make up. You must see these people, American people who look so nice on the television. You see them in the house once, you will think it's some ghost of that person. So bad they look, because the skin completely peels off. You go to Kerala and see those women at night, glowing face, because they put coconut oil and they take bath, never wash the coconut oil. Have you seen a Kerala lady in Kerala at the back? She has got a half moon in her blouse. That is her hair standing there with a lot of coconut oil making an impression. Show me one Kerala girl who has got a skin disease. Because biggest germ killer in this world is coconut oil. Biggest germ killer. That's why in pickles you put coconut oil, you don't grow fungus in that. And you look at a Tamilian girl, no feet, you must see their feet. So clean. Because they don't get out of the house without turmeric paste on the feet. And many of them, of course, the olden style. These days, of course, people are westernized. They put the turmeric paste on their face. They all look jaundiced if you look at them. They all look yellowish. These are all healthy things that we don't do. And the truth is always suppressed for business. Coconut oil. 1964, I wrote an article. Coconut oil is as good as mother's milk and the best fat, because coconut oil and mother's milk are the only two things that contain sodium monolauric acid, which is the basis of human immune system. I even wrote there, suspecting doctors who have not studied their biochemistry properly will have a child to go and see the infant food, which is only coconut oil can be used for infant food. If you use any other oil, the infant will die. Because only two things that get digested in the mouth, because infant doesn't have the pancreatic juice, pancreatic lipase, so the fat can be digested only by the salivary lipase. And only two things. Even today, you put coconut oil in mouth, it gets digested there. You don't have to swallow it. It just gets digested and directly goes as ketones. And that is why in America today, coconut oil is a treatment for Alzheimer's disease with very good results. Coconut oil now is the treatment for heart diseases from Harvard. And Harvard has now admitted that because we demonized coconut oil, millions of people have died all over the world. So, truth, it's very difficult, very difficult. I tell you, I have suffered so much that in 1984 I gave a talk on coconut oil for the heart in American College of Cardiology meet, where there were 25,000 cardiologists meet in 3 cities only, because such large conference halls are not there anywhere. And after the talk, they questioned me for a long time. Somehow or other I survived. Then I was coming out, there was an old cardiologist, he is no more now, may his soul rest in peace. Elliot Corday is his name. He called me and said, "Young man, do you have any other work in Boston?" I said, "No, sir. See, it's now 4 o'clock. It will be dark by about 6 o'clock, and the soil lobby is so powerful here, they may bump you off. You better go." This is called truth. This is the truth. You must see the abusive letters I get. I wrote a book called What Doctors Don't Get to Study in Medical School. It came out. There's a big journal in India called the National Medical Journal, which comes from All India Institute. And they think they're All India Institute, they're all gods, because they have political clout. He starts the All India Institute as an MBBS student and dies in NCD as this retired director or somebody. Till then, they're all in All India Institute. So he wrote 2-page review. The author is a fool. He doesn't know science. He's a bloody fool. And he must be hospitalized. And the book is so bad. The English is horrible. And this and that. And all kinds of rubbish he wrote. Would you believe? Copies were sold in 1 week. So I wrote him a nice letter. Thank you very much for getting all my books sold. Now this book was published in London by a company, English company, on their own. And the British Medical Journal wrote a review which said, this is not a textbook of medicine as claimed by the author, but is a holy text of medicine written by a prophet.